What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Skyhook Homeschool. Coach Izzy here, and today we're going to go over 3 exercises you can do at home to replicate some of the more jumpy obstacles on American Ninja Warrior. Check this out. So whatever you want to call these, the quad steps, the quintuple steps, we're just going to start with the Q steps. One exercise you can use to do at home to replicate this obstacle is the jumping skater. And it looks a lot like this. You're going to go from one side of the room, jump to the other. And the more air time you can give yourself between each jump, the better off you're going to be. And the more distance you can create trying to jump off camera here, the bigger the obstacle, the bigger the jump, the bigger the gap you can cross, the more air time you can create, the better off you'll be when you try to do this obstacle back at the gym. Okay, so now that the Q steps are out of the way, we've got the shrinking steps, the newest first obstacle on American Ninja Warrior, and somewhat tricky for a lot of people. So what you guys are going to work on today is simply getting the foot placement and the stride either in place, like we're going to do today, or practicing this outside on your own. So the idea here is to run in a straight line. And to do that, it's a little bit difficult to step and put your foot one in front of the other while you're running. One technique that I've used to a lot of success, both on the TV show and at competitions here locally, is to step, bring my foot out and around, step, out and around, step. And to practice that in place, I'm going to hop and run in place. So I'm going to go hop, step, hop, step, hop, step. I'm going to try and keep my toes and my feet in a straight line as I go. And I'm going to do that for repetition. One of the things you could do is take this outside is to find somewhere with a nice straight line, whether it's the end rails on the end of a parking lot space where you can kind of hop on those beams, whether it's the sidewalk and you want to run along in a straight line on the sidewalk, chalk draw line, whatever it is, I want you to get those feet one in front of the other as you run in place or as you're running straight ahead. Nice big air will allow you to cover larger and larger gaps as you lean forward and take off. Let's move on to exercise number 3. We're going to go back to those quad steps. And what a lot of people do is when they can't do the single leg bounding strides to get through the quad steps, they do 180 hops. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to face one direction, we're going to crouch down, we're going to simulate like we're grabbing those quad steps, we're going to hop up and down, hop and down, hop and down. So on this one, I don't only want you to focus on the distance you can create in the jump, but also the amount of noise you create in the jump. The quieter you can do this, the more control you have over the power you're creating. So I want you guys to focus on getting big air and ninja silent landings. That's all I've got for you guys today. I want you guys to stay out of trouble making choices. Leave me a note in the comments below of obstacles you want me to try to recreate at home for next week's ninja video. I'll see you guys next Monday. Skyhook Ninjas on 3. 1, 2, 3. Skyhook Ninjas.